and welcome to your beginner's guide to Gorton Bothy. For the start of this walk, you are parking at a Gallagher farm, and the what three words for that location are loudly, fault, workbook. The walk-in is around 9.5 kilometres and will take around 2 hours to complete. You start off on the track and you head past the tower house of what was once a Gallagher castle. Shortly after this, there is a river crossing at the Alt Ur, which might be impossible if the river is in spate, and there is a bridge upstream of the farm should this be the case. The Bothy itself is sighted quite late on in the walk and appears with only a very short distance left to go. The what three words for the Bothy are boxing, elect, enjoy. The building itself looks rather long, however half of this is due to the outsized byre. The byre itself is locked and it is used to store MBA materials and some house martin nest in there as well. The Bothy is comprised of 2 rooms, one of which has an open fireplace. The original wood panelling remains intact to provide some coziness and some heat retention. New double glazing windows on the front of the building will be a rare treat in the high winds and in the winter as well. The MBA advises you to bring supplies in with you. If you find yourself here without supplies, then it could be worth checking the river for any wood that has washed out. There are no pots, pans, no saw and no sleeping platforms here, and it's also worth noting that for the most part there is little to no mobile signal at all. Information on where to draw your water and where to go to the toilet are on the notice board, and just to reiterate what else is on the notice board, do not take any water from the water butt, it is not going to be okay to drink. There are 2 Munros close by. There is Ben Achrechen and Ben Achalader. The circuit that takes in both of these peaks is about 21 kilometres long, and I'll pop a link in the description for the route on Walk Highlands. And whilst these Munros provide spectacular views across Ranach Moor, for those not quite feeling such a long day, there's a walk uphill to the scenic Cor and Lochen, which is cradled by the quarry of Ben Achrechen. And if you're not fancying anything particularly active, you can just sit and watch the wildlife, or in my case, be eaten alive by the insects. Gorton Bothy is both scenic and tranquil. It is easy to see why it enjoys such a high reputation amongst those who frequent it. If you do happen to use this guide and go along, please let me know in the comments how you get on. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and hopefully it is not quite as long before my next one.